Manage your hotel very easily through this platform. So you can easily create your account, manage your rooms, your lounge, your kitchen, all on one platform. So yeah, to do that, you have to create your account by writing your email address and your password. Then you create your account. So I have an account already, so I don't need to create a new one. Now, there are so many things you can do easily on this dashboard. So we made it so easy for you to understand. The first thing is you can scroll down, you can be able to see how you manage your hotel, your staff, track your staff. You can be able to manage inventory. You have kitchen, you have bar and lounge. Then you have restaurant, bar and lounge. You have rooms, and you can be able to create all of that, see payments and all. So let's start with the rooms. To create the rooms, you click on rooms, you see this simple surface. You can easily add a new room and check all the rooms that you have before. To add a room, all you need to do is to write the name of the room. So maybe room 1, room 100, room 200, whatever it is, or if there are special names, the room bear. Then is it a premium, deluxe, whatever it is, then the price that you want to have per night for the room. Then you click on it and create it. So once you create it, you can see the list of rooms you have. Then it's going to update to see if they are actually vacant, they are out of service, they are dirty, or they actually occupied. So when a room is occupied, once the occupant leaves, the room actually is seen as dirty. The housekeeper has to go there and clean it up. So we have a place for housekeeper here. Housekeeper can be able to check to see which rooms actually just someone just checked out and see if it is dirty. Then it can clean it up and mark it as cleaned. So the housekeeper will have its own account too. Now you can easily check other things on this platform. One of the things you can check is staff. How do you create staff account? So to create staff account, you write the email, the name, the surname, the email address, and it's so easy for them to understand because they will use their email address and their surname, their password to log in. So you create it here. There are three different categories or four. There is the restaurant and bar, there's lounge, there's a kitchen, there's manager. So you can create account for each of them. You can create account for the hotel manager. You can create account for someone in bar and lounge. You can create account for someone in kitchen. You can create account for someone, as many staffs as you want. You can create the account for them and give them the permissions that they can have. Maybe someone who can sell, someone who can do inventory, someone who can sell and do inventory. Whatever permission you give them is whatever they will have. So your staffs are going to have their unique dashboard that's going to be unique for what they are doing. If someone is a kitchen staff, they're going to have a kitchen staff dashboard. So you can also do other things like payroll, where you're able to know and how much you're paying them. They can be able to take leave, they can have attendance, clock in and clock out. All of these things are easily done here and managed easily here. So they can be able to take leave, clock in, clock out, track their payroll, attendance, all of these things here. The next thing I want to talk about now is product management. So let's see how we can be able to manage products. Here we have a store where you can see all of the products that you are not selling. This store is just like a warehouse where you keep all your products that maybe you're going to move them to the branch which you're going to start selling them. So the way it is the product that are in the store are product you keep, maybe just keep them for storing purpose, a warehouse or whatever it is. Now that's product there. You can leave there and come out and go to the proper product. For bar and lounge, maybe you want to have wines and other products like that. So the way it works is very simple. You create categories for them. Is it alcoholic? Is it non-alcoholic? Are they drinks? Whatever categories you create, that's where they will be. Then you now create each of the products and put them in their categories. So you can be able to see what are the total stocks that you have, what is the low stock, how many stocks are remaining. Then you can also see your store. So this is where you're able to see all the products you have in your bar and lounge. The next part here is also kitchen can have their unique products too. You can go to kitchen and have that. Now, we also want to add guests. So if guests come to your hotel, how do you create account for them? You can do that easily by writing their name, their email address, whatever information you have about them, you just jot it down and create an account for them. So the advantage of creating an account for them is so that they can be able to take part of facilities like credit facility, and also book hotels. You can book rooms. All of these things are essential. It's good to document your clients and your customers so that you have the proper record. So to create account, just click on that. You create your account. You see the name of the client that you just created account for. Then you can book for that client. You can easily book a room for the client straight away. So you click on book now, then you book a room. Just check the date that is available, check the reservation date, and that is how you do that. Let's see how you can book. To book now, you click on booking. So it shows all the booking for the day. Then you scroll down, then you check for reservations. So we can create a new reservation for any of our clients or our guests. Then it auto fills their record, their email, their username, their name. Then you choose which room they want to use. So you pick the room, select the dates they want to stay. Is it one night? Is it 2 nights? You calculate it. Will calculate itself. Then you just maybe 1 or 2 nights, then you create reservation. So that's created already. Then you can be able to see that this person has been booked. When this person has a book, has he paid or has not paid? If he has paid, you just tap on paid, then it's going to auto update. It's just going to update, and you're going to see that this person has actually paid for the room, which is straightforward. So you see and come back to the home page, you see that it has actually updated. The amount that was paid was updated here, and you can see that this is the total amount, but it's broken down into three. There's the rooms, there's bar and lounge. So you can see the rooms actually has been updated for the price. Now, if you want to sell for bar and lounge, you can go to the point of sale, then to open up the product that we have. So we can sell any of the products, maybe Coke, and how many pieces? Let's say we sell 10 pieces. When we sell 10 pieces, then you can check out and say, okay, yes, I'm checking out. The clients can pay by cash, by bank transfer, whatever means. Then you click on complete payment. So that's it. If you have your receipt, you can print out with a printer. That is how you just do it straight away. And the next thing we want to do now is if you go back to the dashboard, let's sell on credit for someone, for example. Like we said, to sell on credit, you still check out, but this time around, you are checking out on credit. So you check out on credit. Then when you check out on credit, it's going to ask for the customer you are checking out for on credit. So we are choosing the customer we created now, and we're selling him an amount of money, but on credit. So you observe that when we go to the dashboard, the amount has increased. Then one is on credit. So the one on credit now can be found in the credit dashboard. So we can see that the money has increased that we actually paid on the point of sale. Then we can see the sales for the day. If you scroll down, you can see under transaction history all the three sales that we made now for the room and for the goods, the Coke, and the other things that we sold, Fanta. All of the sales are here, and the sales can be tracked in the sales history. So this is how you manage easily. Let's look at other things we can do. We can go to the credit and check. Okay, credit history. Let's look at the amounts that this person is owing. So we can see here that this person actually is owing 500 naira. So because he bought on credit 500 naira, we can see the amount he bought on credit for 500 naira. Then what can we do? Well, the amount is there. If he has paid part of it, we can actually update the payment and record what he has paid. Or if he has paid in full, we can also record that. So if he has paid, we write the amount he has paid, then record payment. That's all. Once you record payment, writes it for you that he has paid 200 naira out of 500 naira and it's remaining 300 naira, which is very, very important. So we can see he has paid partially. What he bought is this, and then we can still record more payment once he actually pays more. declare his own account. So there are other things you can look at there, the tax and other. This is how you manage your hotel very easily.